Let's get down to the Chiefs. This is the team that the Bills did beat in week number 9. So now the Chiefs have the Broncos. The AFC West is an interesting division. We just saw the Chargers get the win against the Steelers. So 8-2 is Denver. Chargers are 7-3. The Chiefs are 5-4. So this becomes a pivotal game if the Chiefs want to keep the pace in the division. Rodney, how do you see the West, and how do you see this matchup, Chiefs-Broncos?
I see the Chiefs as this is a must-win for those guys. And, when I look at Denver, the things that gets me excited is obviously their defense and the front four. Zach Allen, he's played extremely well. You got Bonito and Cooper and those guys. But see Dre Greenlaw and Talanoa Hufanga, this defense is going to be what carries this team. You look at offensively, they've been up and down, a little inconsistent with the second-year quarterback. But Denver's going to have to rely on that defense. That defense is good enough to slow down the Chiefs.
Yes, they are, and it's going to be interesting to me. I'm going to make a prediction. The team that wins this game is going to win the AFC. I don't see any consistency in the other places. New England is playing the most consistent football of anybody in the AFC right now. But I think if the Chiefs win, that's going to send a message. They'll have a chance to get back into things. The Chargers, a little bit banged up. But if Denver wins and goes to 9-2 and gets a 3-game lead on the Chiefs, then I think Denver wins the division, be ready to get that home field advantage. And then if you've beaten the Chiefs and you have the bye and you have people coming into Denver, into that altitude, and just with Sean Payton, they would be the favorites to me to win it. I'm a little concerned about Denver's offense right now. They have not been consistent. They haven't been efficient. Bo Nix gives them big plays and scrambling around. But Andy Reid coming off a bye, getting that offense back together, I think it's going to be a big game. And I'm not sure who's going to win, but whoever wins it is going to be my check mark for AFC champions.
I'm picking the Chiefs. I think the Chiefs, must win situations like this, they always step up. I got the Chiefs on this one.
Yeah, we saw them against Detroit, and they felt like that was a must win, and they played their best game of the year. I think they'll have that same situation. Andy Reid, notoriously good off a bye. They've got everything in place to play really well.
Coach, you think he comes off this bye and commits to running the football to try to establish some type of identity?
If they've looked at these games, these first 9 games, that's what they should see. Their offensive line is patchwork a little bit right now, but they're going to get Josh Simmons back. I think if they come out and say, what has been our formula in the past? We need to get back to that. If they do, they've got a chance. And you should want to run the ball against Denver. If you drop back 50 times against these guys, you're just inviting chaos.
Yeah, they got 3 legitimate pass rushers that are absolutely outstanding, Pro Bowl, all-pro caliber type guys, and you don't want to drop back 40 times against this defense, Jack.
Yeah, I think we're going to see some runs, and we're going to see a bunch of screens. Kansas City has always been good in the screen game. That's a way to negate that fierce pass rush as well.
And also take a few shots down the field. Those guys are going to be anticipating the ball coming out quick, hit them with a double move and take a few shots to send a signal and let them know, hey, we're going to be aggressive. We know you guys got pass rushes. We know that you got a good secondary, but we're still attacking you.
And Coach, you didn't just say win the AFC West. You said win the AFC. The Chiefs at 5-4 right now. That may be a surprise to some people that they're still a team that could go win the AFC to you at this point. What makes you say that they can get all the way there?
I look at the AFC South, and it's got Indianapolis. I think Indy still has some issues on defense. I look at the North, and we're saying, well, we don't believe in Pittsburgh. Baltimore, can they continue to come and get off that bad start? Buffalo's been up and down in the East. I just don't see any consistent football anyplace else. And I think the West is the toughest division, and whoever comes out of the West, to me, is going to be the most game ready for the playoffs.
I don't know, Coach, because I'm sitting there thinking about the AFC and start thinking about the best teams that I've watched, and the Patriots are right there on that list.
They are.
With the Denver Broncos. The Chiefs will probably be 4 or 5 on that list. I'm talking about in terms of the best teams. I like the Patriots still up there. I think people are still overlooking them.
Yeah, I agree with you. To me, they're playing the most consistent of anybody in the AFC. Can they keep it going and continue to grow? And how will they be in that first round of the playoffs? we'll see. But I love where they are. And I think they're going to win the East. I do. I don't think Buffalo's playing consistent enough.
I agree with that.
Yeah, and as you guys said, all of the most desperate moments of the season for the Chiefs is when we've seen their best performances. Even going back to the Giants game when they were 0-2, trying to avoid an 0-3 start. So if KC loses 4 games back, that's pretty far back in the West. If they win just 2 games back, right in it, and as you say, can still go get that 1 seed too.
Hi, I'm Mike Tirico, and thanks for watching. Make sure to hit subscribe for the latest news and highlights from NBC Sports.